Nothing brings people together like La Ventanita, the walk-up windows where Miami meets to drink Cuban coffee and swap stories. I'm Carlos Frias, the Miami Herald food editor. In each episode of La Ventanita, we'll talk with some of the world's best chefs to get a window into their lives while tasting some strong Cuban coffee and some delicious traditional Cuban snacks. Michelle Bernstein was one of the first women on the Food Network. She would go on to win the James Beard Award for Best Chef in the South. She talked to us about being the only woman in a kitchen decades before the Me Too movement.
Girls like me weren't supposed to be chefs. We didn't know that I could be a chef yet.
How her mother influenced her cooking.
That woman had these hands. I swear to God, I would always smell and kiss her hands because her hands were delicious.
And the golden moment when she learned to love croquetas.
That's it.
And it spoke to me, and I never knew. I never knew what I had been missing all these years.
We sat down to chat at her bar in Miami Beach over Cuban coffee and snacks.
First of all, thanks for doing this.
Thank you, Carlito.
These are super fun, and I told.
You
so
probably
good to
don't
see
get a lot of kisses on them.
No, Jose Andres tried.
Did he?
No, I'm kidding.
He would. He would.
I wonder if Thomas Keller's going to try to kiss me. I don't think
Definitely not. No, he wouldn't try to kiss either one of us.
No, because you're a Miami girl, so you know how we do it.
Yeah.
You got to do the kiss, and you got to do la cajita.
Pastelitos.
Right. So I just brought straight jet fuel,
Awesome.
just in case.
Awesome.
But I like that we're doing it here because this is a place that's really close to your heart too.
Of course it is, yeah. It's close to my heart. A lot of people don't even know I'm involved, which is kind of on purpose.
Yeah.
Although I shouldn't be saying that now, but it was kind
Everyone
of made.
knows now.
It was made that way. So Sweet Liberty, my husband and I are both partners here, although this is really my husband's thing.
Well, let's drink to him, right?
Salud.
Salud.
Saludcita.
So I'm gonna pour out a little. Do you want the straight stuff, or you're gonna take that café con
I'll
leche?
take a combo.
Yeah. Look, they were nice enough to pinch it, so they got it. They understand what's going on.
I know that I shouldn't say this on air, but you know what I used to call that?
What's that?
My cocaine.
Oh yeah.
In the 80s, when everybody was doing lines, I was doing coffee instead because I was too good of a girl to do coke. So I would go and do a shot of colada, and to me, it was kind of the same effect. It would keep me up, it would make me skinny, and I was very happy.
Well, you know what's funny is
Salud.
cheers.
Salud.
I love that you were telling the story a little bit earlier about how you did not start off as a chef, that you were a dancer at heart.
Not at heart, on my feet.
On your feet.
I was a dancer. I started at, I think they let me into the studio when I was about 3.5 or 4. And I didn't stop. All through high school, I would actually bring a bag of my toe shoes, my leg warmers, all the things that the dancers use through school because somebody was always picking me up right on time or a few minutes early to go straight to dance. And the teachers knew, everybody knew, Michi was going to be a dancer. Still today, any genre, and as long as I like it, I'm out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Little known fact, Michelle Bernstein is in a rap video. I'll let you fill in the space while I drink this coffee.
So you're not allowed to know. And I'm not going to tell you, although there are people out there that do know which ones they are. When I was younger and I had a great body, I was
There's a rap video with you in it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, there's a couple of them out there. One was kind of more on the, I don't even know what that music was called. It was very poppy. So one very pop and a couple of rap videos of some early work that luckily never made it onto MTV.
Internet, go get it.
Nobody
go
wants
find
to
it,
see
Internet.
my culito now culo, culona. Nobody wants to see that now.
Well, let's dig into some food because I don't know about you, but I haven't had breakfast.
Neither have I.
I mean, it's like
I
10:30 in the
actually
morning
never
and we're in a
eat
bar and we don't have any food.
What is it called? Eminent fasting? I think I actually do that naturally.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look, they're so
terrible.
nice here.
Oh, they give you
separate them.
croquetas.
Yes, well, they gave them because I asked for them.
I
this
don't
is a
eat other people's croquetas.
Really?
Ever.
Why?
I grew up not liking croquetas.
See, I can't wrap my brain around that. I think we need to pause. I need to.
So I went to Spain one day when I was on vacation with David, and I tried the croqueta.
The quintessential croqueta up on that's it.
And it spoke to me, and I never knew. I never knew what I had been missing all these years.
Wow. Yeah, because that's a whole different thing. That's the mother croqueta.
That was the mama croqueta.
Yeah.
And that, I never even went back into the kitchens to find out how they did it. I just decided right then and there,
Right.
this is gonna be my shtick. Nice Jewish word, right? This is gonna be what I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna master this.
right? I
You
mean,
want to share a croqueta?
Yeah, let's share one. Let's share one because I'm not gonna.
I'm going to take this. See, a lot of ham,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which is what everybody wants.
Yeah, it's just pure ham.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how the Cubans want it.
I know.
Really, they cater to the
It's
Cubans.
actually delicious. Maybe I do like croquetas.
You haven't met the right croqueta. What was eating and food and for you like at home, or like with your mom?
So my mother was an amazing, amazing cook.
Big
to
surprise.
The point, thank you. But to the point where she would send me to school with lunchboxes filled with Cornish game hen with tangerine sauce, filled with rice and chorizo, and her homemade soups with white bean and lettuces. Nobody made anything like her.
Wow.
And that's the emotional tug that she's not here, is because that woman had these hands. I swear to God, I would always smell and kiss her hands because her hands were delicious.
Oh my God.
It makes me so emotional to think about it, but everything that woman touched was delicious. Her cakes, I mean, her empanadas, we call them abre piernas, not in a dirty way. Not in a dirty way.
I'm so glad you said that.
If you didn't open your legs, they'd get dirty.
Oh, I see.
Because they were so juicy. You literally bit in and the juices would just hit you. So you open your legs so that the juice falls on the ground.
Would drip between your legs. Okay, all right.
Well,
Thank you for clarifying.
Dirtier than mine
Thank you
did.
for clarifying.
But just everything, man. I mean, even, a bolognese was like, Jesus, how did she get so much flavor? I would wake up in the morning to the smell of her cooking.
How did that lead into then cooking?
She said, well, there's this cooking school. I don't know the name of it, but I know they're opening a cooking school like a mile away. Why don't you walk in and see what happens?
Wow.
One day, maybe you can write a book or be on television. Girls like me weren't supposed to be chefs. We didn't know that I could be a chef yet.
There's no shortage of stories for women working in kitchens.
I can't even begin to tell you what would happen when I would tie my shoes. The guys would push me around. It was all boys. The only girls worked next door in pastry and making pasta. Once a week, it was, Bernstein, what's up? What are you gonna do? You know you're not gonna be a chef. You're too much of a little princess. And you're too much of a lightweight.
Oh my God, they just totally get it.
So a year later, when they realized that I'm starting to get a little bit better, but I took my time. The chef de cuisine would come to me and say, the only way they're gonna respect you is if you go to the gym. You need to start putting on a little bit of weight and getting stronger. It was the only way.
So funny.
I know. It's
That's
like
so
if you
funny.
aesthetically looked stronger, they would actually respect you. Anyway, 3 years in, they're still pushing and messing with me. I want to say the F word, but they're messing with me.
Right.
And they're like, so what's it going to
We
be,
can bleep it.
Bernstein?
You can use it.
No.
It's fine.
What's it going to be? My mother would never let me. What's it going to be, Bernstein? And finally I said, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. I'm going to be a chef. If you want, there's a possibility you could wash my dishes because I'm going to kick your butts and I'm going to be better than all of you and I'm going to work harder than all of you and I'm proud of what I do because I chose this profession, unlike all of you.
Cheers.
Salud.
So we try one of these other pastelitos. So like the guava, I feel like we gotta try the guava.
Get in there, bro.
All right, let's just go. Oh, this is
Thank you.
really nice and flaky.
Oh, this is pretty.
I did
They
wash
really
my
do
hands.
nice pastries, huh? I
They
don't
do.
care.
They do.
Dirtier tastes better.
What was it like to be kind of among that group that's starting to create this cult of chef, some of the celebrity chef,
I didn't like it.
Really?
I didn't like it because what they gave me was a position in a show called Melting Pot, Nuevo Latino. And so what did I have to do? I was in this little Latin box, which I'm proud to be Latina, don't get me wrong. The half of me that is Latina is very proud to be it. And, it is my background and my culture. However, I'm more than that, especially as a chef. And when you talk food, it's hard for me to stay in the sweet little cute Latin box. All I've ever really wanted in my career was to be accepted by other chefs and for other chefs to eat my food and say, God, this girl can cook,
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining me for some pastelitos.
Thank you for bringing pastelitos
No,
and
it's
cafecito.
my
This makes me
pleasure.
so happy and
Yeah,
you're
I
so
know.
lovely,
Oh,
Carlos.
Thank you so much for doing that.